sorts of things going on, guys. All sorts of things. Well, these topics of colorism. Do we understand what colorism is? No, not really. A lot of people, a lot of people say that in Jamaica there's a lot of colorism because they don't want to be black and they don't want to be they want to be light skinned, so they're gonna bleach out their skin to be light skinned because the light skinned people get better opportunities in life. I don't know about that because no matter what color, from my experience, no matter what color a person is, it's they still get the finest girls or they get the finest guys or whatever they want. I've seen where there's a lot of black guys and they get light skinned girls and their family is so happy that they get these light skinned girls. So if there was any form of colorism in Jamaica, it should have been an obstacle because they would have said, no, no matter how much money you have into your bank account or no matter how much money you're going to give me, I'm not going to be with you because you're black. Yeah, and me not see none of that. Me not see none of that, so me don't do it. What's the name? Materialism or materialistic material girls are guys too because I've seen light skinned guys take up with black girls and dark skinned girls and it's they love them and it's I don't think it's because they because of any color issue. It's just the personality and the way in which how confident that black person carries themselves. Because, sweetheart, I see some things, some poor black ugly girl, and them get, dark complexion guys. Me myself have friends that I see that happen to, and people who not have no money, them not live no way, but it's just the confidence and them black. I mean, charcoal black, black, but it's just the way they carry themselves and honesty. I guess in every relationship, people want honesty. No, you could have light like snow or white like whatever. If you lie and always cheating and lazy, me not think nobody going want you. Them not pick you up. Them not want you. If everything you come upon them to do, it's a problem. Me not gonna want you. So it's only a fool follow classism or colorism. And only the done scandal that wanted to me in my book. You understand? I love black people. I love my black men. But it just so happened that, sometimes you end up with lighter skin color people. Reason being, it's the personality. If they're hardworking and they're helpful, why would you want to go pick up with somebody who is lazy? And most black people, they say, is lazy because of the slavery mentality. There's a system of enslavement that rests on them, of where, because they are black, they were more privileged as a slave. So everybody wants to grab a black person. That's how I'm seeing it, from my perspective. So the black persons are being preferred because even in politics, I mean, when Michael Manley came into power, because he was mixed with black, they loved him. Yeah, they preferred him. When PJ Patterson went into power, they just fall in love with him. In black, them say in black. When them ready to describe him, I think Siaga made some comment to say, we don't want a scandal bag, black scandal bag to represent it. That was supposed to be some color prejudice statement he was making. And I hear the whole of the Jamaican people jump down upon him and say, you now go back in a power. We want the black scandal bag. So Jamaican people, I don't know. But when we see brown people, we start fret because we said them brown people, Think say them are the cat's pajama. Think them know what are going and them don't know one thing. And them are gonna mess you up if you follow them because them go to school and they don't learn one thing. All them mind upon is them want to get your black guy, your black son or your black daughter. So them can get a curly hair brown baby. Them no want the light skin one because they know the skin is lacking in pigmentation, and Jamaican sunshine is so bright. I mean, it's not just Jamaican sunshine because we have a type of sunshine, but we're surrounded by the Caribbean Sea, so we get a lot of sea breeze and stuff to cool us down. But the sunshine can be very hot and painful on them because the eczemas, the lack of pigmentation triggers their eczema, give them the skin burns and the skin ulcers and the cancers. So they know it is a blessing when them get a black guy. If them come out too pale, them get a black guy if you give them a brown baby. You understand? A baby with pigmentation in them skin that it does not irritate. So, me don't know what is going on with this colorism thing. And it would be a blessing to, get more black children who can do the work and be strong because them said there's a power that rests with black people where they get insights, spiritual insights. Um, more Asian cultures and Chinese cultures knows that the spirit touches a black person's mind in ways to let them vision certain things. They have certain abilities different from the whites or the lighter skinned people that is lacking. So there's my 2 pence on colorism in Jamaica. So guys, I don't know where some people is. What they're doing though is observing because you have some prominent black men who takes up with the light skinned girls, and the reason why they take up with them is out of sometimes family obligations, sometimes out of pity because they know the white ones are usually sick. Most of the white people always have some kind of ailments like sickle cells or the eczemas, as I said, or the albinoism or something is wrong with them. Um, their genetic bloodline, having the altruistic, not artistic. Most of them have the artistic children. You understand? It's a thing lacking in their development that gives them that kind of production. So this colorism thing, only only the strong can make the identification, or the smart can make the identification to realize that something have to work to complement to help them. So it helps both ways. If a light one goes with a black person, it's like feng shui, it gives you a positive energy. And that is why I think people always um, being focused on color. But the stupid ones them know always say stick to your kite because it makes life easier. Because they're gonna say, yeah, but they look alike, so they match. But at the same time, them fool alike too, and them do stupid things that like, and them can't excel, them can't get it together. Once them do the light against the black, then you see evolution, then you see prosperity, then you see blessings that flow. So I don't know, my dears, but it's a thing that people has to understand, right? And only the ones who aspires can understand the whole matching the light with the dark. Yeah, because the dunce can't understand that concept, and them going to always a bad mind. Hmm? If you notice the powers of Andrew Holness and him wife, a feng shui set up, you see him wife black and him light. Same thing with Mark Golding. In them have a feng shui set up there. So therefore there's always a power within them family alignment because they cross the border of colorism. Yeah? The prejudices of colorism is where you have two whites or two lights because them don't want to have a dark baby, and then you have two blacks because them don't want to have a white baby. You understand? But there's no such thing, because sometimes you put two blacks together and them still get a brown, a light skinned baby, and you put two dark, light skinned people together, and when you look, a black baby come out. So what's the whole purpose? It's just naivety and dunceness. So people needs to really understand the powers that lie between color, because color is the, in the Indian culture they celebrate colors because colors is a festivity. It's a power thing. The colors in our environment navigates how well you can do in life. Yeah. So creating colors, because the trees have colors, the plants have colors, and we get colors and we put on our buildings. If colors did not play a necessary role in our life, all our buildings would be neutral color. Yeah, you wouldn't have the colors that you paint up your buildings to give that visionary look and upliftment. So, you know, whatever they say colorism is, and hoping it is a negative or something like that, I can't see it that way. I don't see it that way. I don't see it that way. Even if somebody comes to me, because I have had people, that comes to me. I've had guys that come to me and say, "Me afraid me have a brown baby, Chris. If me want to have black baby, me say what I done." And he idiot, him fool, him have he's under some sufferation in a for him life. Why he would feel say, if him marry a dark girl or a black girl, and him baby come out brown and him baby come out black, them are gonna have life harder than the baby who born brown. Sweethearts, me see white people have to work from morning till night in Jamaica and in America just to put it together, like some of the black people them to have things. Yeah, in the same way how the blacks them have to go to work morning till night. Me see white people, brown people, all different color people. If them not get a good partner will love them, they help them, it does not work. So it's the same way as we as black people. If you not find a good partner who loves you to help you with the work, you can't make it in this life. You not get through nowhere. So it doesn't matter the colorism. You're an idiot when you say you look somebody light because you don't want to have a black baby. That's just ridiculous. A black baby is like a black kitty or a black puppy or a black bird. What's wrong with it? And it's still fascinating. Still a fascinating look in comparison to seeing a yellow bird or a blue bird or a white bird or something like that. They are just colors that brings about an energy. Mm? And most of the time they say the black one brings about that change. It's a notification. The black is always some symbol that it is trying to show you a sign of something, communication of something that's coming along or going to happen that you must look forward to. So therefore that's a blessing. So help me to try understand this colorism, because the ones who are experiencing it is not no damn color. A poverty them poor, and the people them don't want to mix with them because them don't want to end up poor like them, because them say if you mix with certain people you're going to end up poor. And most of the black peoples were poor because of slavery mentality, and when them come out of the slavery mentality, most of them got into the maroon lands, go into the sovereign lands, and they only got lands that they had to farm and whatever, so they end up being more black. The whites now came down from foreign countries, and when they came with monies and stuff and education, and they were able to put together this, put together that. So it looks like as if they have more money than the other culture. But when they team up with the blacks, then that's like a power couple, because you bring foreign entities like cash monies and your knowledge, your education, and team up with somebody down here who is farming the lands, who have lands, and then you put both of that together, then you must aspire. You must aspire, because that is exactly what God wants of us, to do better. Good afternoon. It's still morning. Is it still morning? Let me see if I can help you ladies today. Me here, they hate when this store here shut, And my girl gone on our lunch break.
Gone for
And
a lunch break.
yes, so that means it's me got to sell you. and he gone out to the country areas to do some work down there. So everybody have a work to do when them ready. Yes, so I am here. Let me see if I can help you ladies and get you going doing your thing. See you guys later. Hmm? And live.